Hello,
and welcome.
You're listening to the realest podcast out there.
The C.A.P.Cast.
Brought to you by your hosts,
Eli,
Maverick,
Austin, Tyler,
Damien.
and whoever else decides to talk in the background this week.
If you wish to support the show,
like, subscribe, and leave a comment to let us know your thoughts on today's episode.
Or how annoying your least favorite host was this week.
Without further ado,
We present to you the realest episode yet.
No cap.
hello and welcome to this week's episode of the C.A.P.Cast. I am one of your hosts, Eli.
I'm another one, Maverick.
I'm the third one, Austin.
And I'm Tyler.
And once again, nobody left a comment about Damien, did they?
So he's staying dead.
That's fine, I hate Damien.
Where'd I put
You
my
don't
phone?
have to fact check. I'm just
Okay.
going to go ahead and assume that nobody did it.
Alright.
So,
Very cool.
Damien remains dead.
Well, I mean, has last week's episode been posted?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We're officially in it,
We're
bud.
on
Four.
episode 2 of season 4.
Yeah.
Season 4 of episode 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to say.
That is what I almost said.
I know.
He was working on it. It was real close.
He was. He's already...
Damien is
he's-
still dead.
Yes.
It's still an
Good
issue.
riddance.
Dude, thank God.
Sorry, Eli was playing music.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and move into the comment of the week segment.
Fuck!
There wasn't a comment, related to that part, Damien.
Oh.
But, Bryson Harbor
Let's go.
left a comment.
He's back for season 4.
He said, I 1000% think you should give Maverick and Damien DMT and make a podcast.
Oh, that sounds...
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
What's
That sounds-
DMT?
Drugs.
Fucks. Yeah. SS fucks you up.
Yeah.
No,
High five that idea.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do it, Austin?
No, I'm
Oh,
talking
well,
about giving you guys drugs.
No.
I
Well,
don't
Damien's
want-
dead, first off.
You can have drugs.
You can
I
put
don't-
drugs in a corpse.
Well,
I don't- Yeah.
they're the ones that voted for us to kill Damien. Why can't they vote on what they would do for
Because
episodes?
I have more rights than Damien.
Ooh.
Okay.
There was no explanation why I have more rights.
It's innate.
It goes unexplained.
Okay.
You don't
So,
have to explain why, anything is anything if it's exceedingly obvious.
that's fair.
Yeah, common knowledge, etc., so on and so forth.
On the topic of drugs get a lot of slack. You know, you go your campaigns that say drugs are bad and all this and hoo-ha. We're going to start with one, right? Alcohol. Everyone's like, oh, bad for your muscles, can't drive.
Whoa.
They're haters. It's not me, it's them.
It's the drunk crashers.
I think
So-
there's oh, go ahead.
Speaking of, so surprisingly, this isn't what killed Damien, but Damien was a professional drunk driver.
Dude, he was. Back in his prime, back when he was alive, you know.
About 2 months ago.
That motherfucker, let me tell you.
And he fucks mothers.
Yeah,
Or he did.
He
Has he?
could probably.
Allegedly.
I don't. I don't know.
Allegedly does not
I don't
mean
know.
guaranteed.
The only time I'm pretty sure Damien has is with that girl with the nose ring. And I only believe that because it's funny that it's true.
You don't know her life.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Eli,
Okay.
what were you saying about alcohol?
So there's all these people saying all this bad stuff about alcohol. I think a good topic for us this week is the benefits of alcohol.
Once again,
They make you guys really entertaining to watch.
Yeah,
That
you know,
is what
it's
I'm
Tyler the Square brings an interesting perspective to this because he's a square and he doesn't drink.
That is correct.
I wonder if we can get, the top most entertaining thing from Tyler's perspective that
Well, yeah,
everybody's
what,
in,
Do you have
a list.
a list or a night specifically that you were like, that was the funnest night I've ever had with them drunk? Or is it just generally across the board?
Or do you have a moment for each specific person?
I don't have that's something that I need to be thinking about actively to be able to come up with.
I
Are
find
you
it so...
biting my shorts? Stop that.
Oh, JoJo.
My bad.
Oh, I forgot. I guess JoJo is an official member almost. She's been here more than Damien for season 4.
Yeah, that's something
That's
that I
true.
need to pay more active attention to.
Alright,
Though,
we'll get
as
to-
far as events where you guys were particularly entertaining,
I know where this is going.
my birthday was a pretty good
Oh,
example.
That
yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
That was a pretty good one.
Continue, go ahead.
I won't for... This is Tyler's birthday. I drank. And I drank a lot faster than everybody else did, so I topped out. And then I was on the downhill because I stopped drinking. I was like, I don't want to drink no more. and fucking Eli and Austin were on the up, and they kept going, and I got sober enough to be like, oh no, they're annoying. Like, I'm not with them. I'm now here with them, you know? And the theater room shenanigans, I think, is the funnest thing. And the one story I'll say, there's a lot of stories from that. There's
I also like the parts where Eli was crawling around on the ground a lot.
I couldn't walk.
That was actually also me.
I
And I wasn't even drunk. Remember, because, okay, well, my favorite part about Eli being drunk then was I'm a pretty light sleeper. And in the middle of the night, I hear somebody making noises. And somebody else is like, what are you doing? And I wake up to see Eli, like, in the fucking corner, having a pretty hard time standing. And all he's saying is, where's the bathroom?
I thought that was me.
Wait, was it Austin?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that was Eli. Was it you?
I swear to God it was me, because I remember having to
Were
go...
you the closest one to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it was Austin. It was fucking dark.
Yeah, I
But-
had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the
Yeah,
night.
you didn't know where the fuck it... Not Eli. Austin was sitting right next to the door. He was...
To the bathroom, not the door
bathroom.
to the room.
No.
The light wasn't on.
He was... he was almost in arm's reach from where he was sitting. And he ended up not near where the bathroom was and going... And you were holding your phone in your hand like you had the flashlight on, but you didn't. I remember 'cause I had to turn my flashlight on. So, yeah.
Hey, at least I was cognizant enough to try
Dude,
to use the flashlight.
I thought you were pissing in the corner. I remember
I would never be able to have
that was
you
my
guys
first
over
thought.
again.
That's why I was like so panicked. I'm like, don't piss in the corner, don't piss in the corner in my head. Oh, dude.
Just
With
saying.
his fingers on the walls and everything.
I'm gonna actively try not to
piss in the corner.
Yeah,
Dude.
when we do your birthday party again in the next couple weeks, if we're
It's
drinking,
like less than a week from now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try not. If we're drinking, I'm gonna try not to drink.
Are we gonna record a
I mean,
podcast?
you guys probably not.
No.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, dude.
You guys are
That was so
fine.
sick.
Like, you guys didn't mess anything up last time you were there, so as far as I'm concerned, it was fine.
Yeah.
Sick.
What did we watch? Did we watch RoboCop?
No,
Yes.
that was
Oh,
the year
The
before
Thing.
we watched The Thing.
Yeah, I remember because the one dude was like, "Did it get what's his name?" And I was like, "Who?"
I remember being like, wow, this is a lot better put together than I ever thought it was.
Yeah, I was really surprised with how good it was.
I think my favorite part from Tyler's birthday party was when I was losing really bad in pool. And I was like, I need to do this alone. And Alice was like, you want me to be your teammate? No. And then I like was losing even harder. I was like, Austin, be my teammate.
I don't think I helped.
My favorite part
Whatever.
of the pool sessions was every time we ever play pool, Tyler's brother comes down. And then, of course, he dogs on us because we don't have a fucking pool table at our house. And he's like, you guys suck. Yeah, we suck. We don't have a fucking pool table at our house.
And
if you
this-
were bad,
this
I would dog on you.
Yeah.
this will be the rare time that I do actually defend my brother. He does not use the pool table hardly at all.
But he uses it more than I have.
He uses it twice a year versus your once a year.
Exactly.
That's
Double.
double.
That's literally
That's
double.
A huge
That's a whole
margin.
100%
Yeah.
increase in use.
I also remember the blueberry vodka.
What?
I don't remember that.
Seth brought it, I'm pretty sure.
Seth usually brings that stuff.
I don't
Yeah.
remember what I had.
And I remember when I
at Tyler's
first,
birthday.
much like the bell curve I did describe,
I think that was the Mountain Dew era.
We're still there.
somebody brought
I'm an Angry Orchard era.
somebody brought peanut butter like something shot, and I remember thinking, oh, that's
Probably
terrible.
peanut butter whiskey. Is it peanut butter
Yeah,
whiskey
that's
that
what
they
it was.
usually
And
do?
whoever, there was like multiple of them, and everyone who took them was like, wow, that's not good.
I
I think I remember that.
I had a shot of Fireball and like a sip of bourbon, and it was terrible.
Dude,
you hated it.
That's
That sounds-
fucked up because for my 21st birthday, Seth brought me this rancid ass shot of what tasted like bleach. It was just like the worst distilled vodka in the fucking world.
He said, I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
Yeah, I took it. I was like, Seth, if you ever do that to me again, I'm gonna kill you with a hammer.
I remember when I told everybody to stop touching my stuff at Tyler's party.
You did do that.
I was overly aggressive for no reason. And I
Dude.
felt really bad the next day.
Sometimes you just have to be an angry drunk.
Oh, you know what I remember?
Somebody's got to be the angry drunk. Might as well be you.
You know what I remember? Her ears are cold. You know what I remember? Next morning. First, Damien showing up to the party the morning after because he couldn't make it. But also, Eli waking up
Yeah,
and
still being
realizing
drunk.
he's still drunk. And us having to drive him in his car to work.
How was
was-
I sober, but you were drunk?
I'm just built different. Worse, apparently.
Either that or he had more in him.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the first time that happened. So at that point, I was like, I can't be drunk after a night of sleep. So I woke up and I was like, I'm dizzy. That's weird. And then I think we started talking, and after a second, I was like, I think it's still here.
I was like, Eli, do you want me to drive you? And you're like, no, I can do it. I was like, well, have Maverick drive you if you can't do it. And then I left for work.
I'm no Damian Carter.
This time you won't have work the day after.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
I love having weekends off.
Oh, dude. That was a good time.
It was. That was a good one.
One of my favorite tendencies of Eli getting drunk is he still does it this day. Is he gets drunk and he's like the same energy. But this motherfucker loves moving around. I mean, he looks like a thing of jello. He used to he used to stand and just fucking like wave his arms around and be like, this is so much fucking fun. You still do it time to time. Like, you'll get on the floor and you'll start going like, oh, and start just like spreading out on the floor. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good tendency you have.
That's a fun one.
It is.
Yes.
Or you really want to do backflips.
Dude, that's just a sober thing that I just don't want to try and do until I'm drunk.
What?
I
How would you feel if JoJo learned how to do a backflip before you?
mean, that's kind of the goal.
How do you plan to teach a dog to do something that you don't know how to do yourself?
True.
Well, it's a little different. She's got 4 legs and she can already jump twice her height. So,
The dog does got like a good vertical.
yeah, she's a little fucking gremlin.
What happens if we put some Angry Orchard in her?
She'll die.
What did we give her?
Dogs can't
Rum.
process alcohol.
Yeah. Was it rum?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Jojo likes rum.
Oh, no!
I was like, Jojo, you want some rum? I poured some on the ground, and that fucker likes it. And then I was like,
she
man.
drank it. We were like, and then she went back for more. We're like, oh.
she did.
We're like, all right, JoJo, stop drinking
And then,
before it's
and then
too
Eli's
much.
like, that's funny. I'm like, it's toxic for dogs. You're not really supposed to do it. And he was like, what? And then we looked it up. And yeah, it's bad for dogs.
I mean, it's bad for people too.
Whoa.
like
but
less.
we can process it.
Yeah,
they can't.
but this podcast is about the upsides to it.
Yeah.
So it makes dogs do funny things.
What, do I have any tendencies? Oh, I know what my tendency is.
Oh, dude.
I don't.
Dude, I have such a hard time fighting my impulses so much more whenever I get drunk.
Oh, you'll punch the shit out of people.
No, yeah, you'll just be like, almost
So,
every
okay.
time you drink kind of heavily.
So, I need to explain. We like. I'm glad you.
Motherfucker.
I'm
It was
so
Tyler,
glad
he's
you.
right there.
I'm so
What?
glad you drank that.
Austin.
Why'd you knock
How?
that
Why
over?
did you knock that
Your
over,
legs
Austin?
were right there, you asshole.
So,
Austin, why did you do that?
We like push each other around, slap each other on the shoulder and shit like that. And some when Eli gets drunk, he does it a little bit harder, not on purpose. And you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I gotta slap the shit out of you. But I that's easily suppressed. Whenever I get drunk, I'm like, I'm gonna tap him. And then it turns out that I fucking just nail his shoulder. I'm like, I did not mean to do that. However, it happened.
Every time you like get a night where you're actually drinking like a decent amount, you'll have the point where you're like, I'm almost there. I'm like, okay, I need to not mess with him right now. That, or I'll go and I'll mess with you, and I'll have to. I see it in your eyes. You're fighting you're fighting so hard not to just punch me. And I'm like, noted.
Noted. But sometimes you do it by accident. It happens, or you
Yeah.
don't catch it in my
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
And I remember it's terrible because I go and like I'll punch you, and then I'll be like, "Are you okay?" You're like, "No!" Punch the shit out of me. I'm like, "I did." That's
I
terrible.
think you've only punched the shit out of me like once.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I don't think I really have any other tendencies that are bad.
You don't
I
really.
think
You're
so.
pretty tame compared to the
I
others.
try really hard.
Why?
Oh my god.
JoJo just jumped and landed on Tyler's balls. like all her weight on her paws. Because I've had to deal with everyone else, minus Tyler, of course, being drunk and obnoxious for so long. Whenever I get drunk, I'm like, damn. I don't think you guys understand the temptations I have sometimes. There's been multiple times I'm like, Tyler's party, at one point I'm like, I can walk home in 30 minutes. Wouldn't that be funny as shit? Or walk to Stony Point or something like that, dude?
Well,
That'd be
Stony
fucked
Point's
up.
completely reasonable.
I know. But I just start walking home.
He wouldn't tell anyone.
No,
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
I know.
That's the thing. I've done it sober. I haven't done it in a long time, I don't think. I do it at Walmart's a lot. But,
Walmart?
yeah, I just
Oh, you
leave,
just
guys.
leave?
Yeah, I just
don't-
leave.
I thought you were saying you just walk home from Walmart a lot.
No.
Like, there's not a Walmart close enough to
No.
you to do that.
Like there's a lot of like dumb shit that I'm like, why would I do that? Even drunk, that does not provide a lot of like.
You're a big fan of just disappearing and finding the nearest bench.
I have been known to do that. But yeah, I don't think I have too like. I'm not bad. I'm not a bad drunk. I like to think I'm not no. Rest in peace, Damian Carter.
Oh, Jesus
you know,
Christ.
not saying that he's a bad drunk. Just saying, back when he was alive, he would throw down.
Yeah.
Vitamin water.
He.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
I forgot about vitamin water.
What's vitamin water?
Fucking, was it
We've been
strawberry?
over this so many times. We've been
So-
over it on this podcast
So,
before.
long story short, yeah, I think it was strawberry lemonade vodka.
Hey, let me see that for a second.
This?
Yeah.
The dog?
Yeah.
What are you doing with the dog?
I gotta open a bottle.
Oh, yeah, we have a bottle opener on JoJo now. So, long story short, we were at camping in North Carolina.
She kept it warm.
Somebody brought alcohol. Damien had
Vodka, Svedka.
we called it vitamin water because
Yeah.
we were all underage. Damien drank a lot.
No, we weren't. Everyone was of age.
I wasn't,
Don't
but I
drink
wasn't drinking.
underage.
That's a downside to the alcohol. We don't talk about it, okay?
Yeah.
What's the downside?
Nothing. We don't talk about it.
Upside of Angry Orchard, it's apple juice.
That is an upside.
2 apples.
Downside?
It's
per bottle.
apple juice, but it tastes worse.
Downside?
That's, at this point, I may just drink it a lot. I
Don't-
think it might be better.
Don't talk
It
to me
isn't.
about apple juice today.
Why?
It is a rough subject. Austin, I've been told it was fucking you. So,
What?
why'd you drink my apple juice?
You know the apple juice we had in the fridge?
Yeah.
Maverick bought it and intended to drink it all, but he forgot he bought it.
We were in Walmart today. And I was like, oh, dude, I want to buy some fucking apple juice. And I was like, you got some in the fridge. And I was like, I do? Hell yeah. I got here and I was like, dude, I want a drink. I want an apple juice. I opened the fridge. Fucking gone.
I mean, dead ass. That shit was me and Gabe.
Dude, I was
Because I thought somebody bought that apple juice for all of us. So
I was like,
apple
oh,
juice.
dude, that's completely fair. But I didn't get a single fucking sip out of it either.
That is
I'm like, if I had like one cup, I'm like, that's fair. I'm okay with it. But I was like, damn.
One
that is
cup,
your fault.
2 girls.
Stop.
Two roommates.
Stop.
2 roommates. 1 cup. Gabe and Austin on each other.
Opening an
Confirmed.
OnlyFans.
No.
Oh, yeah.
C.A.P.Cast OnlyFans.
What there's actually proof of is Zach and Gabe kissing.
There
is.
isn't proof of it, but it did happen.
Oh, there's not proof of it?
No.
No.
Shit.
We only have eyewitness accounts.
No, I thought there was a video.
No.
You hoped there was a video.
I didn't even
No, I
actually
don't
see
want
it. I was turned around when it
You
happened.
did. Who saw it?
Seth and Tyler, did you see it?
I was not there.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
I think if Gabe was on the list, he'd
Seth
either be
and Gabe.
second or
It
third.
was Seth and Gabe. Yeah.
Really?
Damn.
Kissing a man is pretty gay.
Oh, true.
Can you put him below Damien just to fuck with him?
Not if I'm being honest, I don't think.
That's
But you
fair.
don't have to be honest.
I like to be honest.
Okay.
That's good.
Tyler's more
Oh,
morally correct.
that's
than I am.
another upside to drinking. With Eli specifically, he and Damien. Damien's done it too, where Damien will open up a little bit. you know.
I obviously haven't gotten drunk enough around you guys.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do I
yeah.
need to go to the precast where you say Alex Miller
No!
3 times?
That was funny.
You put enough alcohol in this man. He doesn't even have to explain. He just goes Alex Miller, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
okay, here we go.
He's there.
Here we go. Yeah, he's there.
We
He's
found
there.
your drunk tendency, or at least one of them.
Dude, I think...
Do I have multiple?
I don't know. I think the only other thing that I consistently see you do is be like, dude, I am right there with you.
Okay, you do this? And I'm like, he is not there with Eli. I'm like, Eli's like 2 steps ahead of Austin.
It's all about uniting together.
But the thing is, you'll go, I'm right there with you. And Eli will go, yeah, you are. Let's drink some more. And then you both drink the same amount. And Eli gets way more fucked up. And then we're all like...
That just means Eli's more of a lightweight than I am.
I mean, we need to sit
I
down.
think he does... Go ahead.
We need to sit down and have equal amount of drink. We need to scientifically put in a
We need to take turns
We need to design...
drinking orchards until one of us blacks out. Whoever blacks out first is the lightweight.
Dude.
We need to do it on a Friday night so we're both off the next day. And
Yeah.
we don't want to kill ourselves.
I feel like if we're going for blackout, it might be more cost effective to go for something like vodka than.
I swear to
I
God,
am
here's
not
the
doing-
Borg round 2!
No. Okay. If you're wondering how much it takes to knock fucking Eli out, I would say
3/4.
3/4. 3/4 and Borg water is literally a gallon water with a bottle of vodka in it with, water flavoring. So it's basically 3/4 of
I would like to specify there is another extremely important part about getting drunk besides volume, and that is pace.
dude.
Well, if
Eli,
we were doing this scientific experiment, you'd be going at the same pace.
Yeah.
Right, I understand that. But I also I started drinking the Borg really fast towards the end.
dude, towards the end, when did you drink it slow, man? It was
I
There were
drank
a
it
couple
slow
times
at
he
some
slowed
point.
a little bit
a
down.
little bit down, but
Now, I don't think he ever got, say, below 50 miles an hour for, like, translating this to speeds. But homie was at, like, 90 miles an hour
he was
at one
going
point.
the speed limit just about the entire time. And
No, he was over
no,
the speed limit.
he
at
was
some
going
point.
the speed limit, and let me tell you, he was pushing the upper boundary
No,
most of the time.
he was criminal speed.
Towards the end, that motherfucker was topped out.
I remember.
Whenever he couldn't put the fucking cap on the fucking jug,
Dude.
and he was going, help me, help me.
I am so glad I didn't keep going, because if I
It
did,
builds character. You
I
should've.
was matching your pace for like a little bit.
A little bit.
Not a lot.
Not
but
a
if
lot.
I had kept matching it, I would have been there
Dude.
with you.
That was
And it would not have been a good time.
That was so entertaining, and I don't want to mention any downsides of alcohol. So that's not what this
this was entertainment for Tyler.
I wasn't there.
Damien.
Yeah.
Should have
But I knew
I was working.
I
Yeah.
knew the aftermath of Eli doing that. I was like, oh god. And whenever we couldn't find food easily, I started panicking. Because I'm like, we don't really have a lot of water. It's not going to help him. He needs something in his stomach because he has ate nothing today. And then I had to fucking force feed. I didn't force feed, I guess.
You were pretty close.
I was like, eat Eli, and he physically couldn't. You don't remember this.
No.
He physically was the definition of a vegetable. He could not move. He could only make some like.
Dude,
My
I'll tell
man
you one
was-
thing right now, though.
I knew what he was trying to say though. It was I can't move and I feel terrible.
My man was inhibited cognitively.
When isn't he?
I'm gonna say this. If you want McDonald's to taste like it's coming from a fucking 5-star Michelin restaurant, be eating it as you're coming out of a blackout drug
As you're coming
state.
out.
Yeah.
I thought,
Hey!
hold on. I could be just completely wrong.
Let us know in the comments
Don't-
below if you're coming out.
Don't. Damien,
Or-
Damien, respond from beyond the grave.
Or if Damien should come back, he out.
Or if Damien should come out.
Or both. Anyway, don't Michelin restaurants only go to like 3 stars, or am I wrong?
I don't fucking know.
It's a tire company rating restaurants. I don't know what to tell you.
Is it really?
I'm
Yes.
pretty sure. Yeah.
It's Michelin tires.
Dead ass?
Yeah, dead ass. Yeah.
Why?
I think it's because it was like a tire rating system or something like that. And then they were like, well, nobody else is doing this. We'll just kind of translate it to places around the area. And then that became the standard.
I'm floored. What a nifty piece of...
Lord.
I really thought you were going to say something different with the N letter there. It really
I'm
scared.
Fuck!
No,
yeah.
not yet.
But
What's your guys' favorite word that starts with N?
microphone. That was so. That was another. That's another upside. Eli knows when he's recorded. Whenever he gets drunk, and like Eli is naturally pretty funny, unless you don't really know Eli, and then he gets very, very conservative about it. But
I thought you were going to say conservative.
no. But whenever he gets drunk and you can secretly record him sometimes, he will make fucking eye contact with the camera. And in his mind, I can already tell it's funny mode activated, funny, and he'll just start doing some bullshit, and you keep recording because you're like, it really is funny. Like he's doing it on purpose now, but
Dude, that's it. Me and Maverick were talking about we need to do stand-up. I just need to be drunk.
dude,
I don't think venues will let you do
wait,
that.
Yeah, I
can
think
you-
the venues wouldn't
can-
appreciate that one, but I'm all for it.
I'll get drunk before I go.
I still
I
don't
know.
think they'll let
What
you.
are they gonna do about it?
Can,
Not let you
I
go.
won't be blackout. I'll be able to walk.
can you give them the stand-up spiel that I said you should do?
Yeah, all right. So I was doing this earlier, and Maverick was like, "You do need to be a stand-up." Boner. That wasn't quite the right voice.
No,
but that
it wasn't.
That was the
I was
idea.
like, dude, if I saw a motherfucker doing that up on stage, I'm like, what a way to separate the fucking audience between the people who have cognitive thoughts and an IQ and the fucking dumbasses like us. Because if I saw that, I'd be like, that's funny.
Let us know in the comments down below if I should try stand-up comedy.
Dude.
We'll
So,
post it.
So, let me, you guys ever hear about the hollow moon theory? Dog.
They said Hitler went to Argentina, but what about the moon?
Anyway, my favorite N-word is necropotence.
Mm.
Is that a word?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh,
My favorite N-word is notch.
Alright.
Like Notch Minecraft?
That did cross my mind, but more like notch, like in a piece of wood.
I'm a big fan of Neural.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
necrophilia.
Pneumatic.
That doesn't start with an
Pneumatic doesn't start with...
Oh yeah, what's it start with then?
P.
Pee on what?
Pneumatic.
Why would I pee on a word?
So that it's
I need
silent.
to do stand-up.
Any more upsides about alcohol?
Anyway, we're just getting
It
started.
makes you funny.
Ugh.
Well, no. Okay, it makes you honest. All right, so like
We already covered that.
No. But I have a separate like. If you need to leave an honest review somewhere so someone knows, for example, like a cold pool, and you need people to know what's on your mind, alcohol is a great way to do that.
So, Eli doesn't handle cold very well. He don't got...
I'm not a big pool person
Speak
in
for
the first
yourself,
place,
Mr. Allergic to cold water.
Ooh, good
but
point.
it's even worse if it's cold.
He don't got a lot of meat on his bones, so he gets cold quite easily.
Not yet. It's bulk season, baby.
How's
But
that working
long
out for
story
you?
short,
It's been 1 week.
we put Eli in a cold pool drunk with a bunch of other people, and he wasn't happy about it. Usually at Marshall's
After the
place.
fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Usually
yeah.
usually Eli has never been an aggressive drunk. The only time I've ever seen Eli, like, not physically aggressive exactly, but like verbally, he was on one.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you, his favorite letter was not microphone that night.
I don't think he said it in the pool.
Oh, yeah, he did. Do you not remember the one time whenever he was like, Maverick, how's your dad doing? Do you remember that?
No.
What?
I remember you've told me about it, but I don't remember.
I don't
doing it.
remember this.
Well,
You weren't there.
you
I know.
Yeah.
I don't remember being told about it.
Well,
Ah.
Eli said a lot he was quite honest that night.
There was a lot of "fuck you."
There was a lot of that.
Yeah. And he did think, going back to try not to be an inconvenient drunk. I was like, I'm going home. I'm making myself some burgers, I'm like, Eli, you want some? Sure. Then my dad wanted some. Damn.
That's a good man.
Okay.
I love Maverick's dad.
So,
pause.
Sus.
How does it hot dog?
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Dude, the way he says hot dog, baby.
So we go, and there's like 6 hamburgers, right? And so I go, I make 4 hamburgers, 2 for me, 2 for Eli, 2 for Dad, but I go ahead and get their 4 out. And then I go, I'm start cooking them. Damien shows up.
What?
And Damien's like, I heard there was burgers.
How the fuck did he hear?
I don't know. And so I was like, well, I'm not eating burgers, I guess. I'm like, I'll preheat them. There's 1 frozen pizza left. I go, Orion and like his crew gets there. Oh, you made us a pizza. Well, fuck me, I
Ryan
guess.
came by?
Yeah, he did for a second.
Huh.
Yeah, and so I had like 1/3 of a pizza, and that was my dinner, and I was like,
I thought you had the steaks.
No, somebody ate the steaks. I cooked a lot.
I think you gave me and your dad burgers. Damien got steaks.
That's what it was. There was a pizza cooked.
Okay.
I remember eating some of a pizza.
Well, yeah, so me and your dad got burgers. Damien got steaks. You and Orion got the pizza.
Either way.
I don't remember a pizza ever being in
Either
this
way,
picture.
like 3 different times my meal changed. And I was like,
Let me tell you though, when you're drunk, nothing hits better than a Maverick burger.
I gotta figure out how to cook them halfway decent for sober people.
Maverick,
Gabe,
they're so good.
Gabe, you know what? I'm gonna say I'm calling him out.
Ooh.
Just because the middle of my burger is a little bit raw.
No. That's just better that way. It's rare, medium rare.
You know what Gabe asked me? Maverick, do you want me to set these burgers out for you?
Maverick, will you stroke my penis because I cannot? That's what Gabe asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's the next step after kissing a man.
Don't get me wrong. I completely understand that is the correct thing to do it. That's the correct way to do it. You're supposed to unthaw your meat. But the fact that he asked me...
Do you not unthaw your meat?
No! I don't
God.
give a shit.
You know it's really excellently cooked when the outside is brown, but the inside is fucking crunchy.
Yeah. And I'm like, if he would have just been like... If he just would have phrased it differently, I would have been like, yeah, please do that.
Kind of like related. Nothing will prepare you for Boy Scout pancakes the way they are burnt to a fucking crisp on the outside, but somehow fucking still liquid on the inside.
I thought you...
Did you know that reminds me of?
I thought you were gonna say nothing prepares you for boys. And I was like, Eli, what are you about? What rabbit hole are you about to go?
We were cooking something one night over at Eli's when we were younger in high school, and it was like a little bit of a cook-off. You remember the French fries?
No. Oh, you put them at like
500.
Yeah.
I was like down on time, and I was like, cook fast 500.
Yeah, that was good.
And everyone was like,
you are still wearing my Sonic house shoes.
My toes are cold.
You're wearing socks.
My toes are cold? Want me to shove them up Jojo's ass?
Yeah. What's up, Tyler?
I was about to pick up the dog for you.
Oh, I thought he was going to say I was about to shove my toes up her ass. Yeah, drunk. Alcohol.
A benefit I don't think I mentioned. Correct me if I did mention it. When I was blackout in the car, dude, that trip was 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't remember that shit. How long was that car ride actually?
Okay, when do you stop remembering?
I can't tell you. I don't know.
Do
Sometime
you remember the rest stop?
See, it's
not
hard,
really.
It's hard to tell if I do because I don't know if I remember it or I remember the video.
I would specifically say about, I would say like 5 or 6 hours. If
Yeah,
we're being
that
completely
felt.
honest.
It felt.
I
like
know you were
nothing.
asleep. I know you. Was
Eli.
Fast travel life hack.
Yeah,
Eli.
you'll teleport. If
So
you
we're
black
getting
out.
drunk on the Dallas trip, right? To go play Magic?
Dude, fuck. If you're in, I'm in. I
remember
Then
you
we
were
can't-
Well, I will have you know right now. I I'm not to toot my own horn, but it's going to be really hard for anyone to not throw up blackout. With the exception of me, because I'm built different.
Okay.
Eli was probably the closest I've ever seen him from throwing up.
I try so hard not to throw
If we
up.
didn't
You
give
do a
him...
good job.
I had hurt myself to not throw up. I'm like,
If-
I'm not doing it. I would feel better. It would only last a second. I'm not going to remember it. I don't give a shit. I'm not doing it.
I remember, like, in the midst of giving you food, I was like, you were getting... He was getting so rough so fast. I was getting... Because at first it was like, haha, Eli's like not feeling good in the back and he's doing stupid stuff. And then he started making noises. And then I knew it was bad when he sat up and was making noises and just staring straight. Like, he wasn't saying a word. He wasn't making eye contact.
That's the max focus. If I slouch even a little, I am throwing up.
Dude, and I was like, where is Damien and Austin? We need to give him
We were getting 72 chicken nuggets.
so much food. We ate so much food.
Momoa.
Dude, it was so much food.
That was a good trip.
I spent so much money.
I love that.
72
Did we
chicken
ever get
nuggets.
drunk in Vegas?
Yes.
I tried drinking.
Did I get drunk in Vegas?
I got drunk. I got a little bit drunk.
How do I not remember getting drunk in Vegas? Either I did a really good job, or we didn't drink
Was it
enough.
pool day?
Oh, okay, we did a good job.
Oh, I remember.
I wasn't that far, but I was far enough to be like, oh,
You
ooga.
enjoyed the pool.
I enjoyed the pool, and I don't like pools.
Yeah.
We were in there for what, an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Like 2 hours.
The Asian man.
Dude, that guy was so fucking goofy. But we've already talked about him on the podcast. If you want to know more about that story, go check out our Las Vegas Part 1, I believe.
I think
Yeah, it's
so.
better because I'm in it.
What was it, Part 2? It may have been Part 2.
Figure it out. You know.
Go just check out the Las Vegas episodes.
Yep. Anything else good to say about alcohol?
I love alcohol. Again, Angry Orchard tastes like apple juice.
If you like drinks that don't taste good, alcohol's for you.
Tyler doesn't know what he's talking
If
about.
you've
No,
never been
Tyler's-
drunk, change that, Gabe.
Dude.
Unless you're like Tyler and you're really firm in your standpoint.
Convictions.
In that point, I don't want to push you. You Geed.
Here's the thing. I see where Tyler's coming from.
You can see him come.
Anyways,
I could fart.
like, it doesn't taste good. And
The fart? I would hope not.
You're so funny. You should be a comedian.
I know.
like, it doesn't taste good. And if you don't see the appeal to the feeling of being drunk, why the fuck would you drink it? It's like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah. I'm like, the only reason I either don't drink at all or I drink. That's the way I'm like that. Because the only way I can warrant it, even like getting a buzz, I'm like, man, this still tastes like shit.
No, see, okay, that's the thing, though. Because I'm not... I can't just drink
You need
one
another
beer.
drink, don't you?
What's the point of
I'll
just,
grab you another one.
just starting?
Let me go with my
Getting a
Sonic-
buzz is kind of lame.
Let me go with my
You
Sonic
gotta get drunk.
Slipper.
No, hang on. Once we're done with this episode, I'll get 2 more. Have a seat. Close the door. Come back in.
Come what in?
Come on Austin's knees.
Hey! Don't bring me into this.
You're part of the podcast. That's just what it's like. Did you
Part of
never
the
do
job.
your initiation?
I initiated the initiation.
You didn't see that part in the contract?
Maverick has to come on your knees for you to be a part of the podcast.
Specifically your knees.
Did you never do that?
Hey,
Eli's the feet guy, I'm the
I
knee
got-
guy.
I got-
Well, that would have really fucked with you.
What are you doing?
Pissing?
Oh my god. I might actually cut it out this time. Let's be quiet while he's pissing.
So
No.
that you can hear it really well.
Or we can just keep having the podcast.
Yeah.
What else is there to say?
That's a good question.
What time are we at?
We're at 40 minutes just about.
You know, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, do we not have any more good drunk stories?
Well, it's good drunk stories.
What
But
have we talked about the first times we were drunk before?
that is not a good drunk story.
You don't think? No, yours is funny. If you're not you in that story, it's funny.
I think
We fucked up Maverick.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Maverick.
that was fucked up.
Yeah, it was Zach's call and I was inebriated. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Damien is also no better.
Zach was like, it'd be funny. I was like, holy shit. Let's do it. Basically, Maverick, we were on our Louisiana trip. We were in our Airbnb. And we had a bottle of vodka that I bought from a liquor store. And we were all drinking it. And there was only a little bit left in the bottle.
Little bit?
Only a little bit left in the
Maverick,
bottle.
I don't remember that well. How much was left in the bottle?
Whatever a full solo cup is.
Oh, a full solo cup? It was a full solo cup?
Yes!
That's fucked up.
Yes!
Okay, so basically Zach was like, Maverick. At this point, Maverick was like, I don't need drinking more.
And there's no mixer.
Yeah, what? Zach was like, Maverick. We'll all split the last little bit.
I hardly know her.
We'll mix the You're not even drunk. We'll mix the last little bit with water in each of our cups so we can finish the bottle together. And then Maverick goes to the bathroom or some shit. And Zach's like, guys, it would be really funny if we just put all the vodka in his cup and just gave ourselves water.
That is funny.
And we did that. Anyways, Maverick was throwing up for the next, at least...
I never went to sleep.
At least 6 hours, but probably closer to 12.
Yeah.
Damn.
And guess what? We couldn't do anything the next day, and I didn't feel bad at fucking all.
No, we did. We went to putt-putt and stuff. We got there eventually. It was a late morning.
It was late, yeah. It wasn't as much as we planned, but like I said.
Yeah, but it was fine.
And also, I felt like shit the entire time.
I mean, that kind of happens, though.
entire time.
I remember one of the first times I got drunk and we were in the condo, and I had that throwing up fit too, but I didn't think it was the alcohol. I thought I was just sick. Because I actually fell asleep, and then I woke up, and I was like, I'm fucked up, and I threw up. I was like, all right, well, now that's out of my system. I went, sat down, and 5 minutes later, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And then I did that for a few more hours.
And
Mine wasn't as bad as yours.
Yeah, it was terrible.
But that was the most
I threw up a lot.
Yeah. Well, you know why I don't know if we've told this story before. The reason I threw up is because the night before, I was hanging out with Maverick and Gabe in the back room of the condo. And Peter from the front room goes, whose drink is this? I'm gonna drink it, with his fruity-ass, zesty voice. And I look around the corner and he's holding my drink. I'm like, Peter, I swear to God, if you drink that and just fucking increase something, dude, don't drink it. And he was like, I'm gonna drink it. So I went over there and I chugged it, and that was it.
That was it.
That was
when the night ended.
Yep.
I remember also wanting to do, the first time I got drunk, I was like, guys, I want to do art so bad. I bet it'd be so good. And I went over to a sticker and I started drawing on it. And after like 2 stickers, I was like, guys, this is incomprehensible. I don't need to be doing this. This is not the right drug to do art on.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone else have any more good alcohol stories?
No? That's about it.
I don't think so.
Tyler, I know you're a big drinker.
Yeah, I've never been drunk, so.
Any good memories of us being drunk that we haven't mentioned that you know of?
That you haven't mentioned? I don't think so. Think you got most of the big ones.
Good.
Awesome. Well, on top of everything else we've mentioned, let us know in the comments below if you've ever had alcohol poisoning and how cool the night was before. That's this week's episode. We'll catch you guys next week. Thank you for listening.
Bye.
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 Thank you for listening to this week's edition.
If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment to let us know how we did.
I would also like to note that nothing any of our hosts say at any point is to be taken seriously or as genuine advice.
All hosts are simply adding their genuine personality to each episode, thus making this podcast the realest one yet.
No cap.
Peanut.